I'm vlogging. It's boring. I'm Colleen. That's you, Mommy.
Hey y'all, still super sick. Remember when I was obsessively documenting a century plant in my backyard? Were you ever curious about what happened to that? No? Well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's still there. It's just dead and rotting, and I'm nervous. Do these things like fall over? Is it gonna fall over here? I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So it's still there. The buds of it are like black. It's still standing tall and strong. It's just dead. I don't know, guys. All right, I'm gonna go check out my chickens. Since I basically do that same exact thing every single day when I'm home, and I can't imagine that's entertaining for anyone. This is like always my biggest insecurity, as we all know. I'm always like, this has got to be boring for you guys. I was trying to think today how to make it a little bit more entertaining, or just not even more entertaining, just different than what you've already seen, because you've seen me let the chickens out 1,000 times and sit on the hammock. So I'm going to show you what it looks like to walk to the chicken coop. Maybe that's not interesting, but my backyard is beautiful. I want to remember these walks because I'm really going to miss this backyard when we someday move from this place. So let's take a walk through my backyard. I'll take the long way. So here we have I guess you could call it like the labyrinth area. Now, normally I would go this way. Just to make it a little bit longer today, we'll go this way. I never go this way because why would I? Just make it longer. But this is such a cool little weird area. It's like a little courtyard of roses and beauty. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. I love this backyard. This backyard is kind of what made me want this house when we were house hunting. And that's funny to me because I don't even like being outside usually. But anyway, here is the beautiful little path. And then over here we have, well, deep over here, we have Eric's weird naked mannequin woman that just kind of creeps everyone out. This is the mulberry bush. It's dead right now, but when this thing blooms, the kids love to play in it. We love collecting mulberries from it. It's kind of the best, most magical little bush/tree ever. And usually I would just keep going down this path onto the lawn, but you can take this little kind of secret hidden path. This is what takes you to the mulberry bush, or you can take it all the way over to this little hidden area, which is the bonfire pit area. I don't know that I've ever taken you guys over here before. We aren't over here often, usually full of spiders and whatnot, and we don't have many fire pits because I'm afraid of having fire near my children because I'm a worrywart. Let's go back to where we were, walking back. Now, things are starting to bloom and be pretty, but we are coming out of winter, so everything's kind of like dead and cut back so that it can bloom beautifully in the spring. But we do have some roses growing over here. As you can see, there's little roses here and there. Ta-da! Ta-da! And then down on the ground here is some of the old chicken crap, because we reuse all of the stuff from the chicken coop to make our flowers grow. Normally I would just go straight across the lawn to get to the chickens, but today, for the sake of showing the yard, I'm gonna go this way. So we walk down here. This tree right here is a plum tree. This is like a orange lemon tree hybrid. I don't know. This tree is an orange tree, but we're gonna go around here. There's our creepy woman lady and our lovely little pathway. Here's the orange tree again. Here is our little garden of buckets, and usually there's a bunch of stuff planted in here, but it's winter time, so we've kind of taken a break on that. Everything's been hacked away. Here's a little lemon tree, another one, and another lemon tree. And over here is another path that I would probably take to get to the chickens, but again, for the sake of this video, I'm gonna take you down this path just to show you everything. So I should have done this earlier in the day when everything was blooming, but I didn't. So here, this path takes us to the center of the yard. Is this interesting to anyone? No one? Okay. Yeah, this is the way into that little cool kids club. That's where the hammock is, under this big tree. Where that car is, that's the entrance to where I go to the hammock. That's where we came from over there. This is the path we took just now. And now I'm taking the second path here. We just walked through this, but I'm walking through it again. And over here is where the artichokes are that I always love to eat from, but we didn't get artichokes this year. And these flowers usually are all bloomed and beautiful, but right now they all went to sleep because the sun's starting to set. Anyway, this path goes down. This is our persimmon tree, completely dead. Here is our peach trees that I wrapped up this last summer to try to get some peaches. And continuing down here, we have the archway. This is our grapevine, obviously all pruned back. Here's our chicken coop back here. This is one of the ways you can access it. You can also get to the Cool Kids Club and the hammock this way. You can walk back through this way. There's a little trail. The chickens went out though, so I'm gonna let the chickens out. So you just walk this way So see behind me is the grapevine over there. And the chicken coop, you just take this little pathy, and it takes you right up to the chicken coop. Do-do-do-do. Hey girls, you want to come out and hang out for just a minute? The sun's setting, so you can't stay out long. If you want to come out and hang out, you can. Hi girls, hi girls. Yummy treats, wee, yummy treats. You getting all the bugs? So right next to our chicken coop is the fig tree. This is a fig tree. It's kind of overtaken the chicken coop. And I have this little chair that you can sit on and hang out. And that sits underneath the fig tree that's usually fully bloomed, but again, completely dead right now because winter. I also passed by our pomegranate tree over there when I was walking over to the chicken coop. Forgot to show you that. Didn't I, Poppy? Didn't I? Huh, Betty? We got our avocado trees over here. We got some beautiful lilies starting to bloom, which I know are poisonous to cats. I always get comments about that, and I do know that. Thanks for the reminder always to make sure that my cat is safe. But yes, I do know those are not safe for cats to ingest. And look at my little brigade following me around. You guys following me? You following me? So then this path leads back to the back of the yard. And then we just go straight on into the Cool Kids Club to hang out under the hammock and let the chickens kind of free range in the backyard. They usually just follow me in here and hang out in here. Yeah, it's a pretty magical backyard. Can't imagine a backyard better than this one ever in the whole history of the world. So we'll be sad to leave it. But we are excited to eventually have some change and move on to different things. Because while this backyard is super magical and amazing, we need a house that makes more sense for our family. I wish we could pick up this backyard and take it wherever we go, but that's just not possible. All right, I'm gonna chill back here for a little bit, let the chickens do their thing, get the eggs, and go inside. I just need you guys to see how brainless Poppy is. I love her. She's a sweetheart. She's an angel, but she's so dumb. I called all the chickens in to go to bed, and they all came running. They all know exactly how to come in their coop and go to bed. They always come when I call, and Poppy is lost, as usual. She knows where the coop is. She knows how to get in the coop, but she forgets, like every single day. So she could just follow all the other chickens when they come running. She could follow my voice and come in the coop, but instead, she goes to the opposite side of the coop where the door is not and gets confused as to how to transport through the chicken wire. Look at this idiot. She has no idea why she can't enter the chicken coop. She is so stupid. At least she's cute. I got Poppy inside. All the chickens are inside, but there's one missing. It's Stormy. So I need to go find her. I know where she is. You're obsessed with taking baths. Oh my God. It is time for bed. Time for bed. Come on, Stormy. I know you heard me calling everyone. Enough with the bath. Let's go to bed. Stormy, enough. The flu strikes again. If you've been following my journey of my flu saga with my family, you would know that we've been battling this horrific illness for weeks. And I thought finally I was getting better. And maybe I was, I don't know. But then last night I crashed again. Oh! Food's done. My haircut looks like a bowl cut right now. What's going on? My bangs are not doing things. But one of the kids and I both crashed again. And what is this freaking illness, guys? I've talked to doctors. We've been in and out of the doctor. We've been to the hospital. We've been taking medicines. We've been doing all the things. Hydrating, sleeping nonstop. This illness is weird. That does not matter. What does matter is something very exciting happened today. You know I love my chickens. Is this a double yolker? This looks like a double yolker to me. This is heavy. This is a double yolker. We're gonna have to break this open. I can tell this is a double yolker. This is the type of egg that Taxi lays. Stormy and Midnights lay eggs like this. They're a little bit of different colors, like a little bit lighter than each other, but they're kind of exactly the same size. But the biggest are Taxis. They look like this. This is heavy. Then we started getting little eggs like this. Now I don't know whose eggs these are. We know it's one of the new birds, so that could be Pickles, Poppy, or Radiohead, or Betty. However, Poppy, I don't think is laying any eggs. She doesn't even know she has a hole that an egg could come out of. If anything, she would do the opposite of laying an egg, and she would just, her eggs would evaporate inside of her or something. I don't know. But Poppy's not laying eggs. I don't think this is Poppy's. Radiohead was injured and was living inside. Plus, we still sort of think Radiohead could be a boy. And then Betty is a frizzle Easter egger, which means her eggs should be colorful. So I think these are Pickles eggs, which means 3 of my birds still aren't laying eggs until today. And I know whose egg it is. Guess you guys. Easter egger chickens lay a colored egg. And I didn't know what kind of colored egg we were gonna get, but today, look what we have. That, my friends, is a green egg. I'm so excited. I didn't know what color we were gonna get. We got green. She lays green eggs. So this is Betty's first egg for us, and it's green. I love it. I'm so excited. So the colors of eggs that we get from our chickens, not from our eggs, I'll lay them out so you guys can see the difference of our eggs, okay? So two of my girls lay eggs that look like this. This is what Taxi's eggs looks like. This is the new green egg from Betty, and I think this would be Pickles. So we're just waiting to see if Radiohead lays eggs and if Poppy lays eggs. Isn't that pretty? I'm so excited to have a green egg. Okay, I think that this is a double yolker. It even has like a weird shape to it. Like it's like kind of deformed a little bit. Like it looks like it hurt to get out. Can you see how it's a little bit like misshapen? Can you tell that? It looks like it hurt. I bet you this is a double yolker. Could just be an extra big egg, but we're gonna find out. Oh, the shape of it is so weird. Look at that. Can you guys see how weird the shape is? Okay, what can I do with eggs if I break this open right now? Maybe I'll make cookies with the egg, depending on what it is. Let's check and see. One! What? How was that possible? I was so convinced. That was a disappointment. Hello everyone. Before this vlog ends, I want to say two things. One, leave me tortilla talk questions for tomorrow in case I get around to doing a tortilla talk Tuesday. But also, I wanted to clarify that in that last clip, I talked a lot about how me and one other kid, like we went downhill again and this sickness goes up and down, but I'm like totally high energy and totally fine in that clip. That's because the day that I did not film is the day that we crashed again. After I gave the tour of the backyard, I came back in the house and crashed and was not doing good for a while, and one of my kids also like plummeted too, but now everyone is fine. We all have a little leftover cough happening, but we're pretty much all good now, knock on wood somewhere. One more thing before I go, I have to show you this. Look at the roses. These are real. These are from my backyard. I had never seen roses this big. I think I just saw a clip recently of Kristen Bell freaking out over a massive rose on a red carpet somewhere. But that's what this feels like. That's like the same size or bigger than my head. That's huge. And there were two of them. Can you believe that? That's crazy. Also, this is the weirdest vase in the history of mankind. Why is this like this? Okay, bye.